Wait, quick! Stop scrolling on the fucking computer, fucking tablet device. That's what they say. Now, here's some useless shit that you don't need, and you're gonna retain in your fucking noggin forever. That's it, forever. That's not that long if you think about it. Think about how many weekends you've got left going. If you start doing the maths on that, it's maths is not fun. No one likes maths. What people do like is drinking. I was speaking to someone, and they were having a problem. They said, "I'm addicted to playing games, video games and all this, right?" And then I go, "Why don't you, people who drink a lot, they do it in moderation. Do you know what I mean? So, when it comes to maybe the weekend, you should play games." And he goes, "What am I? I'm not a fucking alcoholic. What?" And I was like, "No, I'm making a comparison." And then it occurred to me, as things generally do, that nobody gets on, like, at all. Like, think about it over there in the States, the United States of America. Things are fucking going to hell in a hang basket? I can't even speak. Them hang baskets with the plants in them. But what I wanted to start the stream off, yeah, it's this fucking video stream. It's like you talk to a box and stuff happens, I guess. But a thought occurred to me, and I want everybody be on the same page, because you don't want to be talking to someone and it turns out the other guy, his brains are scrambled or something. Like you're speaking to like some crazy like homeless fella. But that's the world we live in now. You think, oh, the internet's great. It connects. You see, all the information from everywhere is placed into one spot, and we can all unanimously agree on things that are good and what not fucking at all. So what usually happens is you'll speak to a guy and you go, "Hey, do you believe in the sun?" And they're like, "What? Do you think I'm a retard or something? I don't believe in the sun. I mean, I only believe things I can see. And, right now, have you noticed that it's like extra cold?" And then I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, "Well, the sun, I don't think the sun gives you heat at all." And you're like, "What the fuck is this guy on about?" And then people are like, "Global warming." That's scary, right? And then everyone's fucking fighting back and forth about this, and like a whole day goes by, and the sun comes up again, and then it's warm. But you're like, how could that be? I thought, because the smart people are going, "Well, you see, global warming, it's not just the hot air and the cold air, like, fucking meteorologist shit. And also, it's the winter. Remember the winter? Remember when we used to have a basic idea? It's like, we have this thing where it's cold in the winter, and then in the fucking summer it's too hot. And, it's like fucking porridge or some shit, and never get to seem to get it right. But what was I trying to get at? Yeah, there's a conflict of what's going on. So you're trying to talk to some sense into a guy, and he's trying and talk sense into you, and a whole back and forth goes on, and like it's like a whole hour, and he thinks he's right, and you think you're right, but the difference now is that years ago, you used to speak to someone and he knew his stuff because you just couldn't go on the internet to know things. So anyway, you go to the guy, and the guy would probably have big fucking glasses on, have a book underneath his arm, and you go, "Hey, Professor Guy, I have a question for you." And he'd be like, "Yes, of course, simpleton," or whatever. Get to get to the question. And I was like, exactly, that's exactly. We're not gonna go on and him and Hob at every little fucking matter. He has a life too. Smart guy has a life. Can't be just stopping to look at every rose petal that there is, or every like insect that crosses his path. We're not like this, but somehow we've all become infatuated with these little insects, like just going across the road or something. And like, "Whoa, don't get fucking squished." Like, we all care about everything, but we can't care about everything. There's too much going on. We need to get it back to the simple, the basics. So I'm speaking to the smart guy, and I'm like, "So what is with this? It's cold right now." And he goes, "Well, you see, the flora and the fauna, and what it is you have this thing called the temperature gauge, and that has mercury. And I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck about all that shit. Can you just get to the point? And he goes, well, you see, right now it's cold, and then later on it will be warm. I'm like, oh, that's excellent. But nowadays, things, don't go exactly the way you think. Because you'll speak to what you think is a smart guy, and you're arguing for an hour because you got AI. You've got, what that is artificial intelligence. So the fucking thing's not even real. So you're fucking fighting this guy head-on long battle that never ends. And then the other guy then doesn't even concede his point or anything. And he says, and then you say, hey, are you actually a fucking robot? And he goes, oh shit. And then he doesn't reply. I remember there was a guy and he goes, I'm not a robot. My wording is so succinct. I was like, what the fuck is that? We've really let the bar fucking lowered. Anybody can be a smart guy nowadays, as long as you say, I am a smart guy. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. But what was the point? Because, you see, there's this problem where the more and more we talk about the things, nothing ever gets resolved. The sun, yeah. I wanted to talk to you about the sun. Because people don't really, you don't have to worship the thing. You say, do you believe in the sun? And they go, well, I barely believe in myself. I have some strong doubts, and my fucking shadow is fucking huge. I think I need to lose weight. But, the thing about it is just an insurmountable, incalculable fucking task, and your brain's going to melt. But, I've, reamed on and on and on about fucking the sun. So, I didn't want to just, bring that heavy shit up right now, but here's something to take your mind off it. You want to scroll and shit? Do you like John Williams? Well, there he is. Where's the music? Excuse me. As you can see, they're wheeling him out, and, he's conducting still. A bit German-esque. He did that German-esque thing. He's like Wolfgang Amadeus. You call him Mozart and, the goat. But I see him as like a man. And, look, he's just sitting up in his little wheelie chair or whatever. But that's art, that's important. I remember someone was installing this bench, right? And it was a bench which had the actual embodiment of Jesus Christ, and people were arguing back and forth, like, you can't put a bench with Jesus stapled to it. What about the homeless people? We're sick of the anti-homeless structures of the cities and all that, and also the homeless people are way more they're way more docile, but they're also not as fun, because years ago you have a homeless guy and like, yeah, I lost my leg in that goddamn war, and no one appreciates me. You had movies like Rambo, and you also had it's a First Blood, and you'd have Rocky. Well, he wasn't homeless. He looked homeless, but he was actually autistic and liked pigeons or something. But what was I trying to get at? I heard something on the radio, but let me reveal something here. I've been keeping my cards to my chest. That's what you do in poker, right? But if you're playing with dogs, you don't want to play with dogs, because they really just give out and they don't actually fold the cards around. But I'm proud to show the brand new game.
Who has yet to know his potential.
That's the wrong thing. Brand new video game.
This potential is a power
2026
that could
game.
Destroy him or realize his will.
It's profound.
His courage
none of this
shall
fucking
determine his
microtransaction shit. It's got eagles in it and falcons.
The path he must traverse, fraught with adversity.
That's
I
life,
wait
full of
praying.
shit.
For this destiny, predetermined since
It's
ancient
esoteric
times.
or whatever. It's profound. I can't put into
pitch-black
good words.
night unfolds with the morning star as its only
I shouldn't
light.
speak over this beautiful scene with this lady.
thus the saga begins.
See, she looked really intently into the camera there, and what makes that interesting is, I don't know. But I had an interesting thought, because, you know, people have thoughts, don't they? Every now and again. And the thought that came to me was, you know, when you're on your phone and you're looking through videos, you'll have like a guy that comes up and he's just like they're very locked in, focused, they're looking straight into your eyes, and there's like this weird thing where like, you're like, that's a real person. That's not just a fake, you know, that's not the devil pretending to be a human being or something. But sometimes they are. It's tricky like that, how it works. Because the devil likes to play tricks and shit. But so do people. But I'm not here to bring my religious dogma. Don't know why I said that. So one day you want to play a fucking video game, the next you're giving speeches. I'm not Martin Luther King. But what I was gonna say is, so I load up, I'm looking on my phone, and everybody's got a problem, and everyone's trying to look for a solution. They give like fucking millions of these like advice and life advice. And the most recent thing is like this penguin thing. I'll get into that later on. We have to discuss all the important issues. So I scroll and it's something that dawns on me, and it's that everyone is like Larry King. Because they'll ask questions that are so like odd. They're just like, where do bubbles come from? ... The problem with North Korea. Like, it just, all these different fucking topics, it's too much. You know, before years ago, you could live kind of in ignorant bliss. You know, bury your fucking head in the books or something. But, the thing about it is, as well, like, what people don't realize is all this shit, you know, what if electricity stopped fucking working, then we're back to the ground zeros. All the influencers would collapse and melt, I think. But, you see, everything lives inside a box, a big digital box. And before that, like 30 years ago, it wasn't like that. Like the news, like you get your news, and the news guy would, you know, the newspaper boy would come and he'd give you the news, and then you'd read through it and you're like, oh, I'm out of the news, that's it, I'll put the paper away, and that's it. But now it's like, you get your news from not even a guy in a suit, it's just like a guy he's wearing like a hat, and it's like, I like hats, and then he'll tell me this fucking load of shit, and there's nothing I can do about it. And like, everyone has an opinion as well. You don't know who you're who even is this fucking guy. Just, you know, keep on talking. And I was reading the comments, right? This just goes to show you how things have moved fast and really changed. Sorry, I think I swallowed a hug. But what was I saying? People seem to get their opinions all fucking tied in a knot in a fucking ghastly fucking rotten rope. But there was this guy, and I don't know when the change happened, but people take opinions way too seriously now. Like, there was this one talking about like TV shows, and this guy goes, I don't see the whole big deal at Lost. And this guy was really fucking mad. He was replying, and he goes, if you're not willing to stand on principle behind your opinions, you shouldn't have them at all. And here was what the opinion was. Now you tell me what all this was about. He goes, I don't know what they did with Lost. And this really prompted, you know, a really like ginormous reaction from this guy. And then I click on the guy's profile, and it says 18. And I'm just thinking, what the fuck? Like, why would anyone listen to him? Like 10 years ago, the fucker was 8. And then I also then know, like, the show Lost, the fucking show Lost ended when he was like 2. Like, this guy's more fucking lost in the you know, doesn't know what he's doing. But people are so strong-headed, they're so laser focused on these opinions, like they're their life, you know, their lifeblood. It's like, I can't have someone with a different opinion than me. That doesn't, it's hurting my head, you know. But let's calm down from all this nonsense. We need to get into Dubuida. in my brand new game I got. So this is the new 2026 Japanese Man simulator, and it's fantastic so far. You can even check like a journal. So I need to go find where this warehouse is. And at 3 o'clock I got a meeting with Joey? Josh Peck? See, it's got these amazing like weather, you know? Weather dynamics. I don't know why it's doing that. See, is an umbrella. When it rains, the NPCs, as you'd call them, I call them people. The NPCs have like their own like little things. Like, look. I remember someone called that guy a bit strange or weird, which just reveals how fucking, you know, how little we've come. You think people will stop being racist, and oh boy, that is not the case.
Nozomi,
Ryo?
you got a minute?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I changed my mind.
What?
I'm sorry.
So talk?
Yeah.
That's exactly how it goes talking to people in this modern era. Look, I can't talk to you unless I got a fucking podcast going in one of my ears, and you tell me a load of... If you tell me a load of lies in one ear, and I listen to a bunch of fucking, you know, Joe Rogan Death Squad in the other ear, maybe we can come to terms with what's going on. Maybe we could, there's like a balance that we can strike here. But really what we should be striking is a conversation. You probably thought I was going to say something really, really coarse or something, really bad. But I need to fucking learn more, like, not even just adjectives, but what's the other one? The subjective ones? Synonyms. We need a big book. We need to go back to the basics with the book. Look, we need to stop saying this looks maxing shit. Because let's be real, no matter how much you try and maximize your appearance, how many fucking times do you see yourself really? If you really get down to the nitty gritty details of your life, the only time you see yourself is like in the mirror. And every time I look, I'm looking for like extra. Like I think if I keep on watching the mirror, I'm not going to age or something. Like if I keep watch of myself, I'm not going to change or something. But then I get all sleepy and tired, and then I do get one new gray hair on one side, and you know, that's an indication by the big man himself living upstairs, if you believe it or not. I personally do, but people think that's really dumb. So you believe in fucking invisible man in the sky? I'm like, how do you know it's a man? Like, first of all, you and your really smart atheist buddies, you know, people think if you're an atheist, you're super smart because you know, no one tells you what to think and what to do and all that. So these atheist guys, they're great. They go all over to their own spot, and they're like, "Do you want to come over to my place?" It's like, "What do you want to talk about?" Oh, just the fact that when you die, you go in the ground. Wouldn't that be fantastic if we spoke about that all day, every day at my house? By the way, I'm really smart. That's what we talk about all the time. What's mad is that for people who don't believe in the stuff, they fucking sure love talking about it all the time, you know? That's why my favorite all-time people ever are these fucking guys. They're called agnostics. And then they'll go, hey man, what do you think happens? And like, I don't know. It's like, perfect. You're the type of guy I want to speak to, and we're gonna go to your place and just talk about some random shit that doesn't matter. It's perfect. That's my thoughts on it anyway. So what was I like to yap, you know, I like to prattle on about rubbish, because I have to wait until it's nearly 30 to 3 in the game. But I was listening to the radio, and there's this song that came on, and it goes, "And then Socrates smiles," and I hear that on the radio, so I go digging, find out who the fuck is it, who's this Socrates. Turns out he was a big guy, thinker. He's a middle class guy who'd walk around barefoot and always wore the same coat. It's a bit disgusting. Was he always take the bus? So anyway, I want to be rich and maybe successful as him. So I look up what he did for, like, you know, work, what he do for a living. Philosophy. Now, I've only ever heard that from fucking, like, I don't know, the pig from The Lion King and my dad. And he says that it's just a load of made up words. So we do what this guy does. We tell people a bunch of shit and make millions. And then it occurs to me, why make up shit when he's already done it for us? So instead, we write a song about him with a big goofy smile on his face. We're going to be rolling in the coppers then. That's all what I think anyway. But we still have more time to... Oh, last thing then. Wait, we don't want to pause the game. We don't want time to fucking pass us by. That's what happens. You know, those people get those jumbo breakfast rolls. And then you go, so after that jumbo breakfast roll, you're going to do a lot of hard labor, a lot of big work. And then they end up just... They can't even move. Just glued like a beetle on its back or something, and it can't move, and it's stuck on the fucking ground or something. But listen, I don't want to, you know, be a dampener on anyone's day or anything, but what was it again? I have some news. That's what it was. I have news. Let's see, where is this news? Jimmy Seville will be hitting the Fortnite item shop, loved by Americans and loved by children, except for the English, who after 20 years still have the BBC. So there you go. He's really loved by the Americans right now, and I'm sure the children are gonna love him. That's all I have to say. It also says The Notebook. That's a film, isn't it? But you know what occurred to me? Random fucking thought anyway. Let's get out of the way of these civilians. I have to meet Charlie. Don't fucking talk to that guy. Stranger. Do you know when people are doing like a performance or something? They go, performing live from the comedy bunker, the comedy cellar, the comedy basement, the comedy hen house, the comedy shop store, you know, the laugh factory. Like, you know, at least you know what you're in for, because like some of these other places, they're misleading. Like, there's a place called like Curry's PC World. It's like fucking no curry in there at all. And then Boots, you know, they sell drugs, and then sex. You know, they sell phones that don't work. And then there's Poundland, and I don't want to get into what they do over there in Poundland, but some are down on their luck, and you know, you'll kind of do anything for a pound. I need to slow down. I'm too hyped up on coke. Fucking, not the sniffing stuff. What they tell you about coke, fucking damn, it's good. It's fucking delicious. Tasty, drinky coke. So where was the meeting spot for this guy? I'm not gonna look for that warehouse just yet. I have missions. Nah, that's not it. We're gonna have to go back in time to when I knew. The letter, the Chinese letter, which was deciphered, yeah. I gotta meet Charlie at the U arcade from 3 p.m. I think, hopefully he's still there. I hope this adds to something. I think Charlie was a fucking no-show. Like, where's Charlie? I don't want to play fucking Space Harrier by myself.
Excuse me.
What?
What? Is that a knockoff Sonic? What's that? You got a knockoff Sonic as like a little Tweety bird. Can I take it? Flicky? It's like the prototype for fucking Sonic and the other fella. Maybe I'll play some darts while
Darts. One game, 100 yen.
darts. Said like David Lynch.
Maybe I'll play a bit.
Palely faced man. Let's put your coins in your hole. Some good sounds. This game, by the way, not your average run-of-the-mill fucking game. This cost millions to make. In today's money, that's still
So
a lot of
close.
money. For some people, a drop of a hat in the ocean, it's still a lot of
Not
money.
bad.
But what I was gonna say is, did you know that the exchange rate? Oh,
No
shit.
good.
The exchange rate from $1 to Viet Dong, that's the name of their currency. It's not good.
No good.
It's not good. Because $1 is like
This
fucking
is it.
thousands. It's like thousands of Viet Dong. If you want to guess how much,
No good.
you want to buy like an isopod for some reason, one of those weird fish. Guess how much that
Whoa,
costs
high
you?
score.
Oh, they must be crap at darts.
No more darts.
Oh, fuck it. I need to meet that guy.
I'll quit.
So what was I saying? This guy wants to buy this fucking weird bug. I don't know why bugs have been on the brain. We need to do new material that isn't bug-based. But what was I saying? Yeah, I was saying for the buying these fucking weird aquatic pill bugs, they cost a pretty penny over in Viet Dong land. It's like 865,000 of it, and then you look up how much is that in like actual money. It's like 30, about 30 squids or something, like 30 quid or whatever. In America money, that's all people care about. But if you have a bank account right now in America, with the way the weather's going, you want to fucking get a heater or something and move it close, because you're gonna have to thaw out your fucking hard, cold hard cash. Got there in the end. I think what frozen over is my fucking brain. But listen, that is a child walking with attitude and fucking positivity. What is going on in this? This town is strange, is it? It's not a village. He's a no-show. I don't know if it's because I figured something out in the game, but Charlie, where are you, man? I was looking forward to meet the one and only Charlie, and he doesn't even fucking show up. Flower shop. Well, this is a great background thing, you know? But I'll tell you what, let me bring up to speed about something else. So, you know, I don't know what to watch, you know, these days. I don't know what's going on. And, you know, I'll get free time to, like, kill, because I don't know what to be doing. So I go to Netflix, and when I go there, all the top Netflix shows are like, oh, the murder slash hook killer, and it's on like #1. And what he does is he slashes his victims, and then he hooks them. And he died about 35 years ago, and it's the #1 show. And then you know, I'm really questioning, like, why would anyone watch that? And you know, all separate to this is like the names of these shows. It's like the Hollywood Ripper, and you know how the internet, there's like porn for everything. I'm pretty sure there's a killer for everything. You have like the Disneyland killer, and it just depends what hobbies he was into or something. That's really what it boils down to, is but I don't want to get into that. So I asked this girl, right, and I asked her, why is it that these murder shows are so popular? You know, I want to know, because and she goes to me, oh, we watch these to know what to do. And you know, I find that interesting, because you ever see those killers, those psychos? You know, they spell out their plans in fucking, you know, cold blood on the floor, and it's all blah 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 blah. You know, don't know what to make heads or tails of the thing. And they're like, if we study his patterns, it's like, what? I don't know what there is to glean from that, you know? bunch of random fucking sprawlings on the floor, and you know, and then there'd be a guy, and he goes, I kept her skin as like the lampshade, and you're like, ooh, I don't like that. And the worst part about it is, you know, the news, they like to put like actual news, like headlines and stories from like, and the footage from what actually happened, and then they'll say, you know, Karen was a great, you know, she's a great woman, you know, really bright, and everywhere she went, she lit up the room. You're like, oh my god, you know, how insensitive can you be? Because, you know, the lady's already fucking dead. She's been fashioned into a lampshade, and then you go around fucking doing that. It's no way to honor somebody's life and to put it into a documentary like that. She never asked for that. She never asked for the fame or fortune. She didn't even get anything. What she did get was she got put into Netflix anyway, and that's all that matters, right? That's all that matters. But what was I trying to? So these shows, the girls studied them to learn what you know, to do in case, you know, what is he gonna do. But the thing is, it's a much easier for the killer, you know, because he don't gotta watch no 2-hour show, and just say if he does, well then he gets ideas and how to get away with them and all that, you know. But what was I trying to say? I don't have a problem with that, but what I do have a problem with is the whole new angle they give it to it is the backstory. Because before, you know, you didn't have you know, people, see, the problem with these shows is they never had any empathy for the guy or what went wrong. But now it's flipped the other way, and they give him all the empathy in the world, you know. And they'll start as small as just well, you see, she was murdered by a monster, and but you know, before that, you know, he's just your regular Joe, you know. He wasn't just a grisly, cold, calculated guy. He's just a regular Joe, just like me or you. Like, here he is. I'll cut then. It's just his childhood. Oh, he's been pushed around. He's into nerdy stuff. And then after that, he's washing dishes. He was a bad egg, you know, bad guy. And then you'll go through all this, and you go through an emotional roller coaster, and the music and all that kicks up. And then, here he is stabbing that girl again. Fuck, you know, I've been tricked, you know. I didn't think. I thought after all the build-up, you know, he'd change his ways. You know, what the fuck? You know, really though, what a backstabber. You know, you think you know people. It just goes to show that you don't know anybody at all. But what was I going to say is, yeah. Anyway, you ever be walking out at like late at night or something? You're coming home from some gig, a venue or something, and you know, I've seen things that, you know, normal people should not see. But fucking out of fucking nowhere, there's just a lady. A lady just walks in front of you, and she's, you know, going her own pace, and you don't know what to do. And listen, what do you do then is you can't exactly tell a woman what to do, because that would be sexist. So the right thing to do would be to follow her the whole way. That seems right. Just make sure no towering beast was lurking behind a pole or, you know, out of a bush, you know. And if I were to place a bet on who'd survive in the battle of man versus predator versus lady, I'd have to go with the lady. She's running in slow motion. See, she's running so fast that to us she looks like a blur. You know, she's going places, but her legs aren't moving that fast, and she can't even see because, you know, her hair's in the way. And look, I remember when I was a child, I used to look at my feet when I ran, and it looked like I ran faster, you know. Well, you thought you were like the fastest thing in the world. Well, that turns out to be a load of shit. So, you're just, anyway, what was I trying to say? So anyway, you're walking home from somewhere. It's like really late, and then there's a lady that appears from nowhere. Let me move out of the fucking way for this guy. Oh, it's a lady. See what I mean? You never know what to expect in this world. So, what was I trying to say? I fucking lost it. Well, that's a shame. Oh, I remember now. So the lady appears from nowhere, right? Or maybe like a drunk. Maybe you're drunk or something and you're moving around. That's the most terrifying thing in the world. You know, because she thinks you're out to get her, you're out to kill her, and you don't want to walk behind her. You know, that would be the worst. And behind you is the actual killer. You can't stand still. You know, you can't stand still, just standing there, because she turns around and you're just reassuring, you're smiling, and you're waving. You can't just and you can't shout either. So the right thing to do is to grab her by the hand and run shouting. There's a guy, he's trying to kill us. I think that works. That'll work. But I think the better and less misogynistic move would be to arm all women with machetes. Just see a whole tribe of ladies running at night, you know, with their machetes, screaming. You know, if they see a man beast, like a beastly man, they can, I don't know, chop him up into bits or something, feed him to the fishes. I don't know what women do. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, Netflix. So there's always this big mystery, like where could she have gone, and nobody knows. And then you look over at number 4 and it says Emily in Paris. Well, there you go, mystery solved. You know, we don't even need to do any extra work. We've figured it out. She's in Paris. You know, she wasn't missing or nothing. And let me tell you this: the people that watch these shows, they say something really fucked up, because they always say, like, say if there's a new one, they always go, fuck, they don't make them like they used to. And the worst part about it is, like, people get addicted to watching these shows, and then they'll say something along the lines of, fuck, when is there going to be a new one? You know? Like, that's the fucking worst. And what I'm trying to say is, the more twisted are the people watching it. That's what I'm trying to say. And years ago, before you'd go, like maybe 30 years ago or something, a person would go missing and they'd put their picture on like a carton of milk. Whereas nowadays, they get a whole Netflix TV show. Except now there's like hundreds. There's like thousands of them. You know, it's really hard to watch. It's really hard to keep up and watch them. Look, all I'm trying to say to you is, if Ray William Johnson stops uploading, there's going to be hell to pay. But do you know what I think? I have a sweeping hunch that only cold-blood killers watch Emily in Paris. Is that Emily there?
Eddie,
Huh?
It's Eri, it's not Emily.
have you ever heard of a warehouse number 8?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Well, like a door-to-door salesman, except with looking for the fucking guys who killed my father. I'm gonna ask him where this warehouse is.
excuse me. Hey, do you know of a warehouse number 8?
Fuck, I'm
Oh, a
thirsty.
warehouse district?
A warehouse district?
Yeah, but I forgot.
warehouse district?
Where was it?
Well, my chip friend, I wouldn't know. I've been doing a lot of, like, apart from that fucking tangent, I didn't really get on a big tangent about things, because that's just how things kind of turn out. You know, I'm talking into this, like, fucking black thing, it's called a microphone, a mic. But, what was I trying to tell you? Well, that's not important. We need to find fucking warehouse number 8. What I've been getting into is like old things. You ever like old things? I know people only like new things, but you know, talk shows. Talk shows are the bee's knees. People are always talking about talk shows. That's what they used to be like, at least anyway. Not anymore. But talk shows were like super abundant like 10 years ago. But like I like to think about talk shows so much, maybe because my microphone looks like one. It looks like the type of one you get at a talk show. The Larry Show is fucking like that. Only people like that listen to it. But I was thinking about this, and talk shows were super popular like 10 years ago. But in terms of talk shows, you know, they're all political, which is interesting because years ago, you know, they at least avoided trying to like pillory in the issues of today all the time. You know, it's unavoidable. So the place now is podcasts. Like if you want to watch like actors, you know actors talking about their films and on a pod, they're like a fucking pod of peas or something. The talk show it's still dying like a really slow and painful death. Like I always mix up like Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel Fallon. They're both the same character in my head, but still no new host of the James Corden show. It's as if after what happened there, the show ceased to be. You know, it was called the Late Show, and now it's more like the Never Gonna Happen show, because they're not even showing the thing. Not even showing the fucking show. It's that late that we never know what the fuck happened. He didn't even say anything, right? It ceased to be. A bit like Ellen. Much like Ellen. I think what's wrong there is they couldn't find a new Ellen for that. You know, maybe a Steve. You know, they could recast like a Ellen for Steve. You know, he's gay, her lesbian. See, people change with the times, you know. No one's watching sitcoms. Like, when was the last time you watched a sitcom? And like, there's thousands of the fucking things. There's thousands of them. You got the Hogans, Family Ties, Murphy Brown, the Brady Bunch, Modern Family, How I Met Your Mother. Like, if you can think of a word, it's been like a sitcom. Well, anyway, what I wanted to get at was, do you see Guy Fieri now? Guy Fieri? Fucking guy looks like the gay guy from Modern Family. Whereas before, he just looked like someone's gay auntie. You know, people want him to go back. Look, we liked you better when you had the frosted fucking thing going on. What is this shit? He cleaned up his act? You can't go fucking betraying everyone's, you know, trust. You can't be doing that. You see, you can't win with these people. You're not allowed to fucking change. What do you think this is? You think people allow people to grow and evolve? No. You're the fucking stupid fucking bully character from season 1, and you're gonna stay in your box. And that fucking reminded me of something I wanted to bring up and talk about. I had a thing. I always have a thing. Let me try and find what my my thing was. Let me look. I tend to write these things down. I'll check my smartphone. Let me see. No, I don't think it's there. This is embarrassing. I've been put on the spot. I don't think it's that. This is embarrassing. This is what happens when you write too much shit down. Not important. I just have like a note and I don't know what it means. It's not helping my case. Maybe it's in here. Hold on. I found it. Hallelujah. I didn't mean to break anybody's sense of disbelief. Is that it? So, I've been thinking about, you know, streamers and stuff. And, you know how they're getting to, like, oh, they're reading. Yeah, a bunch of streamers that they read the books and all that. And people call it performative. And to me, all streamers are performative. Like, what do you expect? But, some people get their fucking news from streamers. Like, what? So, I don't know, full of gas. This streamer's full of gas. So, you wonder, you know, if people are reading books and stuff, like, what else would they do? Like, if you think reading books is performative, like, what if they brought back, like, an old, like, hobby or something, like, collecting bugs? It's like lepidoptery or something? I wrote down lepidoptery. You think lepidoptery's coming back? That's like where people run out with like a bug net and they capture butterflies and stuff. And they show them off. Like, look, I caught this bug and I stuck him to my book. And, you know, he's glued there and he can't move. I have like 50 of them in my bug book. You wanna see? That's great to show on a first date. Your bug collection, your bug book. You know, not as cool as a hobby as you might think. Probably one of the most unattractive hobbies a man can have. You know, they should have that as a category at the Streamer Awards. Biggest loser. But, you know, that would be an oxymoron. You know those award shows, like, they have, like, the Oscars and stuff? I was thinking about this. Like, for, like, and now for the most, the best performance of a male actor ever, or whatever, you know? And then they get, like, a golden man, or I don't even think he's made of gold, he's, like, made it tin, he's, like, tin, bronze-faced man. And then the person holding it is very, like, expressive and stuff, and then, like, Jim Carrey. And then, he's, like, the rubber man. And they present him this fucking cold-faced fucking statue with no emotions at all. He can't even move his face. He's like no features or anything. And I thought that was interesting. They give you the most like cold, not even callous, but the most fucking rigid man you'd ever see. The fucking most rigid guy ever. Just holding a little golden statue man. Well, I think it's gold. We don't know if it's gold or not. That's it. I've wrote something down here. It says show clip. That's not good. You see, this is what happens when you're a comedian, streamer, performer, game fucking. I don't even know what the fuck I am anymore, to be honest. I'm a person, I think. I like to think we're all the same. We're all people. I know there's people out there that think the burnt peanut is better than everyone else, and I agree. I think he's fucking way more, you know, peanut than us. Like, you peel back the skin, you know, they say, you know, things are only skin deep. What a fucking only about fucking skin, fucking hard as a nut. So he is. I want to stay in the park and fucking smoke, that's what I'm gonna do. Look, I've been up all night, you know, talking about all this important shit. And not getting into the meat of the issues, you know? I wanted to talk about the important stuff. I was talking about, oh yeah, the talk shows. Let me get onto that. But, I have no fucking water in, I need to take a fucking piss. Just bear with me. Let me think, what will I do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that break shit. And I'm not gonna actually break anything. Oh fuck, it's been 40 minutes? What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm gonna go on a break. And I'll get water and we'll get back to what's important. That's exactly it. I need to put some music on. Where's the music? Oh yeah, before that I wanted to show, roll the fucking image. Where is that thing? This is Guy Fieri now, and it says, I don't know if you can see that. It says new year, new guy, new look. Who the fuck is this? Not fucking Guy Fieri at all. Like, just a random man. And because of like AI and the internet and stuff, people are gonna believe, you know, believe anything anyway. Like I've already explained. You get into these fucking arguments and you don't even want to. Like people always go, why don't we go back to the moon? And you're like, why would you want to go back there? There's nothing on the moon. It's the most least interesting thing of all. Well, it's like, well, the fact that they don't go back to the moon must mean then they can't or something. It's like, well, I fucking know everything about your fucking house. Why they don't have to keep going back to your house to know what's going on? It's fucking ridiculous. So, to the person or people or whatever watching this shit, I get some comments now from time to time, and they'll rustle you a bit, you know, they'll say something like, what, he's in a rant or something, and I was like, it's not ranting, it's just called conversation. It just so happens to be it's a one-way system, it's a one-way thing. It's not actually one way, it just so happened. Where the fuck is the chat? I knew there was something wrong. There's fucking load up the chat thing. Chat box. Chit chat rooms or whatever. That's what Tony Soprano says, right? You're talking to your friends in your chit chat room. But, look, I need to take a piss. And that's way more important right now. And we'll get to the brass tacks of the stuff. And I'm sorry about showing you Guy Fieri. I really am. Yeah, I'll do. I'll be back. Hello? Sorry, I didn't understand what happened. Who's this bald man? What's he doing here? Well, let me reload up the chat box thing and let's make this an actual fucking stream. I'm sorry. when I went for that piss, everything came not to a head or fruition, but you get wrapped up in a thing, and you don't know what's going on. That's what happens when you do streaming. They never try streaming. It's like a drug. You should do that. Put it as a PSA or something. You should put that on the fucking front of the website. But instead, they like to show you fucking dirty titties and all that. Instead, big fucking sagging tits on the screen. But I was taking a piss and I got my water, you know, to calm me down. And then I remembered what happened was somebody said, like, I don't know when this started to become the norm or something, but people will call, like, if you're talking a lot, you like to talk. It's like he's in his rant. It's like, fucking not everything's a fucking rant, you fucking idiot. You just open your ears. You know, we can talk. We don't need a. There's no. Not everything has to be a fucking rant. Unless you're fucking, what's his name? Durant or whatever that guy's name was. Not everything has to rhyme. So anyway, with a calm pace and a clear head, I'm ready to get back to what matters. I didn't get caught by my mother, you know? That's good. It's a brand new day to investigate what happened to my father. Whatever fucking happened to him. Father Heaven. Well, we hope he's in heaven. I don't know if they believe in heaven is it Nippon? I also want to put out a public apology.
I have to be sure not to waste this.
Here is my public apology to the people of Saigon. And I did mention Vietnam today, which in one earlier stream I said something about Saigon. And what I want to say to that is with utmost apologies, I was wrong. I was thinking about Saipan. What was it? Saipan. I don't know. But here's a fun. People like fun facts, don't they? That's all they give a shit about is learning shit. Sayonara, that saying, is like a fucking mishmash of different words that mean it means goodbye, but it's Japanese-ish and then condensed and corrected into the English vernacular. So it is. Is that a coherent thought? Let me speak to the fortune lady and maybe she'll give me good fortune.
It's closed.
Ron, fucking bitch. What could that symbol mean? But the radio was on, so it was as well, earlier on today, and that, you know that song that keeps coming on? There's this song that goes, "Where the hell is my husband?" And that song is, I don't know about you, but modern radio plays the same songs like 5-6 times like an hour. And if you do the maths on that, then this lady's, you know, talking about where her husband is like 60 times a day, which, you know, that's fair, you know? But on the same end of things, like, I think nobody really is listening or caring about it. People are singing and dancing to that song. It's not for me. But, listen, if you don't know where your husband is for more than, like, 5 to 6 months, it's a good fucking chance he either fled the country or he's fucking dead. I don't know about you, but it's not looking up for the husband. And like there, flash before my fucking eyes, and I get squashed by a guy's, like, single-use vehicle. I need to figure out how to get to Warehouse Town.
I should talk to some more people.
No talking aloud, man. What are you, a psycho? A pink phone we can use for 10 yen? Can I get my money back? I don't need to call no one. Unless I need to ring that same crowd again. Can I ask you?
Hi, Hirata-san.
Oh,
Hey, drink some of this
hello,
water.
Do you know where warehouse number 8 is?
What? Firehouse number 8?
No, warehouse number 8.
Don't believe I've ever heard of it before.
I have the phone number, but...
Well then, why don't you try looking in the phone book? The address might be listed.
Yeah.
That's a good tip. She just gave me some gold. I need to locate it, so get the address from the phone number. Will I have to ring it again? I have a big book of fucking addresses, you know, back at its house though. And also they got this. The directory. Maybe it's in here. What a cool game that you can do this. I prefer doing this shit than like looking it up on the internet.
61. 61. Got it. 61. It's in Amihama.
Amihama. So how do I get to Amiyama or whatever? The area code is 61.
If I stick around, I can probably get more information.
I mean, you're right, but can we not just go there now?
Excuse me.
Yes?
Yeah.
Which way is Amihama?
Amihama? That's the harbor.
Harbor.
I haven't gone there in a while, but if you turn right onto the main street, there's a bus that goes there.
I see. Can we go now to the warehouse? What is this? The bus schedule? Oh fuck! There it is. Speak of the devil, and there it is. She will appear, or is it a she? Can I not board the bus? Now I get to sit on a fucking smelly old bus. This game has it all. This is Seagull fucking country. And Pigeon Town. That's what I like to see, the industrial complex at work. Forklift. Men at hard work. There's a name for these guys, these like old fellas that watch people in suits and hard hats going in and out of these Amazon warehouses. Japan was pretty big into all this stuff, wasn't it? Before China came in, it's, you know, swept all their dreams into the fucking drain. I don't know if you could live, you know, that comfortably, you know, in Japan. It's like so... They take work super serious. If you're overweight in Japan, you know, you get fined. I wouldn't be welcome.
Hey, you! I said hand over all your money!
What?
I don't have no more. Please leave me be.
He's bullying him.
No more! Don't mess with me!
Fuck him up.
Stop it!
And just who are you?
Don't you know that blackmail is way uncool?
Thinks you tough, eh? Eh, Neo Hazuki from Suka High.
These fucking bullies won't last 2 seconds in
Yeah.
2026.
So what?
I ain't afraid of him. I can take this geek.
Geek. He's geeked up.
You're no match for me. Hurrah! Gah!
I'm cool again. I lost my cool factor at the start.
Hey, you! Wait! Damn!
I got my Reeboks on.
Oh, you've had it now. Ouch!
I've seen grannies throw better fucking punches than that. Jesus Christ.
Oh, pretty tough after all. What?
I have a question.
Sure, what is it?
Warehouse number 8? Where is it?
Yeah. Down this street, there's a new warehouse district. Turn right, and number 8 should be there.
So it's straight and to the right.
That's it. Well, time for us to go.
And off we go to warehouse number 8. Careful not to get swept up into the forklift. Forklift operator. So I'm assuming it's in this schlotting way. Oh, there it is. 8. Hello?
Excuse me, is this warehouse number 8?
It's dangerous. So, without authorization, I can't let you in.
I see.
Looks like warehouse fucking number 8, doesn't it? Fucking A on it.
Excuse me,
Yes? What is it?
is this warehouse number 8?
That's right.
I have business with someone in warehouse number 8.
Do you have an appointment?
No.
If that's the case, sorry, but no one's allowed in without permission.
Yeah, I see. What if I ask you again?
Excuse me, is there a man who goes by the name Chen here?
Chen? Can't say I've ever heard of that name.
Are you sure?
Well, there are a lot of people who come and go around here. Ain't no damn way to remember everyone's name.
I see.
Do you know a Chen?
Sorry, man. I'm in a rush.
No Chen?
Is this warehouse?
Entry, you can't.
I see.
What a great and fucking voice.
Excuse me, is this warehouse?
Rules are you gotta have an appointment. I can't let you in.
I see. Is this warehouse?
Entry is prohibited except for authorized personnel. You can't enter.
I see.
The fuck is that voice? You can't enter. Fucking Elmer Fudd. What about that? Is there a way to, like, if I look up there, will he look in? No? Hint? The pace was going pretty good, and then it's just hit this ultimate fucking slump wall. I'll ask this lady from the lunch division.
Hisaka-sa,
Will.
I need to go to warehouse number 8, but
Oh, number 8? It's right behind here. Do you have some business at the warehouse?
well, sort of. So it's right behind here.
Is there anything I can do?
Hisaka-sa,
What is it?
about warehouse number 8.
It's just behind. I'd never imagined.
Well, so I've got to go.
Yeah, I don't have the appointment or anything, and there's no fucking Chen. There's a door. Hold on. See if we can go in this way.
Guess they're not open.
It's locked. And that's barricaded off. This guy, can I speak to you?
Excuse me,
Yes, what is it?
where is warehouse number 8?
Oh, when you're looking for a particular warehouse, be sure and check the wall.
Yeah, I know that.
Warehouse number 8?
I'm in a...
Alright.
I'm in a hurry. Why I order? Is there anything I can do?
Excuse me, how do I get in?
Unauthorized. I can't.
So I know where it is, I just don't know what to do now.
I'm sorry. Let me rest now.
Pretty cool lunchbox, man. You gotta be, have your wits about you, or you get fucking whipped by one of these forklifts.
Excuse me,
What?
do you know where warehouse
What?
number 8 is?
Sorry, I'm not sure. Don't you think one of the foremen would know better than me?
I see.
I don't know what this guy's he's probably eating these fucking disgusting fish down there that you shouldn't be eating. You're a foreman,
Sorry.
right?
I'm working, son.
I can see that, but I need to ask you a question. Don't be rude.
Excuse me,
What do you want?
I'm asking questions.
I'm trying to get to warehouse number 8, but
It's further down.
I see.
Right.
Excuse me.
What is it?
Do you know where warehouse number 8 is?
Warehouse number 8? I have no idea. Why don't you ask someone who works here?
I see.
These fishermen know nothing. This guy looks like he knows what's what.
I'm sorry.
Except now he doesn't care. He just doesn't care. This lady's drawing something.
Excuse me. Where is
Are
warehouse
you the
number
one from
8?
the intro?
I wonder. No idea. Why don't you
She's like a clone of the intro woman. She's not even her. Some sort of fucking look. Oh, look who it is.
Tom.
Hi-dio!
It's my good old friend, hot dog guy, whatever his name is. He's really memorable, you know?
Tom. Have you heard of a warehouse number 8?
Sure, it's over there! Way over there! It's the one with the big blue door, man!
I see.
What's my journal fucking saying? There's no other information.
Tom. Is warehouse number 8?
That way!
I see.
Yeah, I know it's that way, but... What the fuck am I meant to do?
Excuse me.
Huh?
Which way is warehouse number 8?
It's pretty far. Turn right, then go along the...
Right at the corner.
So if I go all the way back over there, who else can I speak to? Because I've exhausted every avenue. I should take a drink here. I brought in my water anyway. I'll promise I'll get into my what you call rants, but I call just talking. Yeah, I'll get into that again. It give me a moment here to fucking use my brain and see what's going on.
Hey, you! Hey, you're not authorized. You can't be here without authorization.
I guess you have to learn the fucking hard way.
I wonder if there's another way in.
Yeah, I was supposed to try and go in. Well, round the back side I go. Here I goes. That's a good sign. Everything became
An
square.
open window. I'll need
Yeah.
to boost myself up there.
If only I had a big box I could push. Nice. He's aware. Well, the first of its kind, the first game to let you push a box. It was quite the big deal, you know, back in the day. Now it's all about just fucking opening boxes and seeing what you get in them. Hey, look what I got. I got shoes for the Hulk. Like fucking, that's the most useless fucking thing I could ever get. And the worst part about these, you know, digital items is they don't even last. Because as soon as he fucking turns fucking angry and green, his fucking shoes break. The most useless fucking thing ever. Well, like a ninja, I've
There
fucking
must be
gotten
some
in.
information here.
I'm gonna pat myself on the back because up until this point I hadn't cursed much, and then all the swear words start fucking coming out of me, emanating from within.
I hear voices. Is someone there?
There's Chen inside.
When you look at this invoice, the address is wrong.
So it is.
What a
I've
voice.
asked them 1,000,000 times to get it right.
Yeah, it says right here, Old Warehouse District. What are they thinking?
Can you call over to the old warehouse number 8?
Okay, got it.
So there's another warehouse number 8.
Oh fuck.
I'll need to find the old warehouse district.
Staring out the window like that. What a disaster. Well, let's not slip and crack our spine now. For some reason they moved that extra box. They must have noticed it was out of look, this is a safety hazard. Somebody moved this. It's out of jurisdiction. We're gonna get a big forklift and we're gonna move the extra box to a safe spot that isn't near other big boxes. That seems fun. Seems correct. But there was a thing I wanted to mention, and I had this thought because, you know, in 2016, 10 years ago, you know, things were different 10 years ago. Like nowadays, you know, every day all you hear was Trump, you know, whereas, you know, back then it was Trump. You know, but no one knew who Jeffrey Epstein was. Like 10 years ago, everyone knew, you know, nothing. You know, but now everyone acts like he was their best friend. And if you were good friends, you know, you'd be there for him, you know, before he, you know. But I remember when someone would say, you know, oh, you know, Trump, you know, he has so much money he could buy a country. And that was a joke. But no, seriously, he's like trying to buy Greenland. You know, a place, as you know, that is known to be green. Yeah, it's green. No, it's actually white. But if he bought it, he'd rename it something like Redland. And but also, you know, 10 years ago, I remember thinking, you know, I thought, you know, no one ever thought he would actually win and become the president. Because I remember back 10 years ago, you know, when the election happened, people said it was rigged when he won. They're like, oh, the Russians helped and did it, and the robots and that. But what I remember the most is that once the election was settled, you know, you get the phone call. And who's he get on the other end of the phone call? His best, you know, no, it was fucking Hillary Clinton. You know, his rival informed him that he was the president. Like he doesn't even know. It's like, hey, Trump, just letting you know did you know you're the president of the United States? Yeah, somehow you won. Yeah, you know how everyone thought you weren't going to win? Well, turns out that was a load of shit, and yeah, I'm just phoning to let you know. And then people would say, oh, to be a fly on the wall for that. Yeah, fucking afraid of spiders and shit. But did you all see there's this new thing with the penguin? And I'm talking about the Colin Farrell show. There's this thing where there's this penguin. The White House posted it's Trump and a penguin walking, you know, towards a mountain, and they look a bit. Both of them look a bit tad lost. And there's this guy doing the voiceover. This German fucking guy, Werner Herzog or something, and he, you know, with him on it, you think, wow. Fuck me, damn, that's a cruel penguin. So, you know, the president, you know, is leading this like suicidal penguin towards like certain death, and people saw that and said, yes, Mr. President, we are all behind you. We are all unique individuals. You know that's inspirational. That people are thinking and they're posting videos themselves running or lifting weights or something. I don't know what that has to do with a penguin going towards the mountain, but it does. And so they're all going, the penguin goes his own way, so that's what I'll do. I'll go the way of the penguin. I'll go that way. And I'm just thinking, you mean extinct? Like, not everybody needs to go their own separate ways, you know. I like people. You know, not everyone's you know, not everyone's so hateful. Like I remember when I was a child, you'd have I remember seeing Bob the Builder, and he'd always go whenever the show was on. It's like, Bob the Builder, can he fix it? And of course everyone went, no, he can't. Look, we weren't all easily swayed by subliminal messaging, but what works is, you know, see if you have a German sounding guy speaking over anything, just be careful you don't fall under the spell of his beautiful fucking voice. So anyway, I saw another thing, and it was strange because I saw it was a video of these guys being interviewed in Greenland, like what do they think? And it's funny because all the Americans are like, what the hell? There's a whole lot of Chinese here in Greenland. Get the hell, you guys need to get the hell out of here. And it's like, fucking, where have I heard that shit before? You know what I mean? So I was talking with a guy. I know a guy, and he is from Iceland. You know, he's not from Greenland. He's from a different place. He's Iceland, where it's actually green, and there's not a lot of fucking ice in Iceland, and they've like active volcanoes. But he said to me, "Did you know that we're the most least racist country in the world?" And I said, "Well, you know, it's easy not to be racist when you don't see a single, you know, black person, you know, for miles." And then he goes, oh, "I've seen a couple." I'm like, "Oh my god, what do you mean?" And I look up the percentage, you know, how much people, you know, are black there. 1%. And you know, what I was thinking about is, I know it's popular and stuff, you know, to be racist stuff, because you have people that remember, he used to be really popular. He was people on the left, you know, really support him. People really care. It's Elon Musk. We fucking love Elon Musk. He's fucking saving the environment and stuff. A lot of his electric cars and stuff. And then 10 years later, they were fucking blowing them up. You can't write this. You can't write this stuff. But what was it I was trying to get at? Yeah, he says white people are a rapidly dying minority. I'm like, what? First of all, fucking how the fuck are white people the most common fucking people there is? You think it's the world's run by black people? It's not. Who do you think, you know, has all the power? You know, say white power? It's ridiculous. Fucking mind. That's how you know. Just when you think white people can't sing any lower, they always go, well, see that tag says minority? Fucking, we want that shit too. That sounds cool. I want to be marginalized. I want to be the lowest person. I want to be the lowest person on the food chain, and I get, you know, stood on. That's exactly what I want. Because once you have everything, you start wanting more. Just like never ending, it fucking never ends. But what I wanted to say and get into before I forget, because, you know, I've been watching all these old talk shows, and I really love them because it's just like a different time. Because the reason I like listening to these old talk shows, you have these old, you know, talk show guests. Like, you'll get Orson Welles, and they'll say some things that, like, you know, just sound ridiculous, because you, like, listen to Orson Welles. I remember he was saying, he was talking about how he met Hitler, and he goes, he was asked, like, how's Hitler? And he's just like, yes, I sat beside him, between my left shoulder. And he's got that really deep, I'm trying to do it now, that really deep kind of bellowing kind of, you kind of felt like you're put under a fucking spell or something listening to him. And he brings you into his world, you know. He's very deep sounding, and he just goes, well, the thing about Hitler, he was unremarkable, and he left little to no impression on me at all. The least interesting person in the world, you know, and which is strange. He goes, because he knew Hitler before before people knew he's a real bad guy, and I have a hunch I know why, because Orson Welles, as you know, he likes his, you know, he liked his booze, his liquor, and someone he really admired, and who happened to be on the right, you know, side of history. And one was his best friend, fucking Winston Churchill. He was telling this story on the Dick Cavett show, and he's going on about that. And he goes, yes, I swam with Winston Churchill, and he didn't talk much of you know, the ongoings of the war, and you know, he got things done, and what an admirable, very admirable man. And he wasn't privy to, you know, he liked his alcohol, his drink, as many would do. The most stressful job in the world. you know, stopping the rise of fascism, and you go on and on and on, and you just felt like you're stuck in his world. Then he goes, I went swimming actually with Winston Churchill, so I did. And he spoke about a sonnet, a play, you know, and he actually asked me a question. He was very interested in the arts, and he's talking about this Othello. He asked me about Othello, and I'm starting to lose the impression. He's talking, and I was thinking, what a man, you know. And then he went on about some story about the most terrifying person in the world. This little old codgered lady. And don't let her age, you know, deceive you. She could hold the attention of anyone, because the ring of a bell, you know, she'd tap the bell if you stopped listening. And he was more threatened by a fucking old woman, so he wasn't. And then he goes, you know, he's lucky because instead of, imagine he was swimming with fucking Hitler, my god. But instead, you know, he made bedfellows with Churchill, who just so happened to be on the winning side, you know. But I found it interesting that this old lady was more threatening to him than fucking Hitler. Left more of an impression. I don't know how that happens, but I listen to and then there's other interviews like you have on Dick Cavett. You'd have like Alfred Hitchcock, Eddie Murphy, and all that. And there's something interesting about the Alfred Hitchcock one. Is he's a man born in the 1800s, and all the comments are like, "What a fucking disgusting sexist pig," and wow, what he did to that woman is horrible and stuff. He abused his power and all this shit. And it's really interesting because, look, fucking sexual harassment wasn't fucking invented until 1970, you know what I mean? And also, you know, because this man's from a different fucking time. You know, what we, you know, consider fucking like, you know, right behavior is not the same, you know what I mean? And, you know, you have to go on what just someone said, you know? Like, it's easy to just, like, throw these, like, accusations and stuff around, and, you know what I mean? And, the person who said it, I remember, like, she didn't even know it was a word either. She's like, we didn't have words for that, you know, back then. And, like, whether, you know, it's completely true or not, you know, it's not that interested me. It's just, fucking, if, Alfred Hitchcock is coming onto you, fucking hell, I don't think anyone would like that. I think it's only sexual harassment if you don't look good. You know what I mean? Unless you look like a fucking model, you know, that only then is it not only then is it okay. You know, it's not okay. But like eventually people start thinking, you know, oh, may I ask for a kiss? It's embarrassing, you know, that's fucking weird. Like, you feel the moment wrong, you get the moment wrong, and now you're Alfred Hitchcock. You know, you got your fucking... I wasn't trying to, like, poke her on the ass or anything, you know what I mean? If you go in for a kiss, you know, that counts as sexual harassment. It's strange how it works. But, that's not the original point I wanted to make, because, I just thought it was weird about Alfred Hitchcock. But listen, what was it about? He went on about ravens or something. So he did in that interview I was watching. We'll come back to him another day. But what I want to say is, yeah, I love Eddie Murphy. I think Eddie Murphy is one of the best. Because when I was growing up, everyone liked Eddie Murphy. You know, he's in all the films, and Robin Williams. And it wasn't until I watched these really old, like, if you watch a 2002 stand-up special of Robin Williams, he kind of, you can tell, like, he was hanging out with Eddie Murphy, because he kind of talks like he's trying to talk like a black guy or something. He's just really strange. He's just like, you holla and all this, and where the people at? And he goes between, like an East Coast black guy to like a Southern Texas fucking voice. It's strange, but that's not what I'm trying to get at. So while I'm watching these old interviews, I'll see on the side it will say, there's this one that said, Dick questions Eddie Murphy on the N-word. I don't need to watch that to know what that's about, but I click it anyway, and oh man, he was a dick, he was a dick alright. But anyway, apart from that, I've always thought that to me, Adam Sandler is Eddie Murphy. I always got the impression that Adam Sandler stole like Eddie Murphy's flow and his fashion sense, like even down to like the hair. Like you ever see like when a white guy tries to sound black, they end up looking and sounding like him, I think. Do you know what I mean? And I watched this interview and it goes Richard Pryor talking about it on the same show, Dick Cavett show, and he speaks about it quite well, and I was like half expecting Cavett to hang his pants low and reveal his big fucking black cock. No, but I found out in an interview that Adam Sandler wanted the same heights of fame as Eddie Murphy, like and then that confirmed that suspicion for me. And then you've got people from Iceland like Bjork, who said music is the N-word of the world. Like maybe she means cool, but when it comes to white people, they just want to say the word badly, because they find it funny. But this is a thing I mentioned in the first stream of this game I did. I know the sun's set, and let me finish. Let me take a water first. Ugh. It's all good. But I had to make a conscious decision. I had to change the way I spoke, because without realizing it, I was mimicking my my Chinese friend, and he learned to speak English from a group of young black guys. So I'd be going like, "What you doing, Jav Turkey? She, we cool? He was, ass cool motherfucker. He's my brother." You know what I mean? Like, and it didn't help that my favorite game at the time was San Andreas. GTA San Andreas. Like, if you go too far into it, you start looking like Tarantino. You don't want a giant head or anything. So years ago, this guy, he used to be Chinese, but now he's a black guy who looks Chinese. And people like to boil people down to like simple things, but what was strange, is he was actually English. Not only was he Chinese, he was also an English guy who just so happened to speak like a black guy. But and then he moved to Ireland. But he's cool, he's a good guy. But not people like to hate, that's how racism is, But if you thought that was racist, you gotta remember the only good ones at being racist are white people. Like if anyone else does it, doesn't really work. Like as you know, I am a black person. No, I am a white person, and I know you probably are shocked, but I never say what I am. People always tell me, but I want to tell you I'm not actually white. Really, I'm more pinkish, more of a like a blotchy, like see-through, like I look like a fucking jellyfish or something. And if there's anything I can say is that for white people, racism is an issue, whereas for everyone else, that's their life, and they have to navigate this bullshit. And then people go, "What about the N-word? It's just a word. You can't take a word away. It's funny." Well, if you took that away, then you'd have taken everything from them. And then you'd also have took the word that they took back from, the white people. And then you start throwing the word around again. You start to sound like fucking Dick Cavett. Like, there's this interview though I really love, is that I really love that interview with Richard Pryor. Not because of like how deranged it is, but because what Richard says. and it's just two dicks talking to each other, I guess. It's Richard, but he says how people change, you know, and in today's world, you're never allowed to change yourself, like, or your opinion, like it's solidified like stone. You know, whereas he said that you know, people have feelings and thoughts, you know, as a person, and then they change. You know, they're not rigid. You know, they don't stay as one person forever. You know what I mean? But you know, the interviewer Dick was he was holding on to what he had said prior. I didn't mean to say that, but the prior may have said something he didn't agree with, but that doesn't mean he can't change. You know, and I know for a fact people love Richard Pryor, you know, but there's a part where he's talking about like he's drinking a lot, you know, when he's doing a stand-up, he's talking about he's drinking and how God helped him. So I know now it's quite popular to be an atheist, and you know, seen as the smarter choice. Does that mean then you have to hate him because he had belief? Because to me, I find that fucking ridiculous. Like, what he said really stuck out to me. He said, it's not about the skin or the race or your background, you know, it's about seeing each other as human beings, and that it's more profound than reducing people to stereotypes. You know what I mean? But, if there's anything fucking white people do, is fucking they'll take anything. Especially at face value. Nah, I'm just messing around. But, what people like kind of like, what kind of is the norm and what is kind of allowed is people like to say, I hate everyone, and everyone claps. They go, yeah, yes, I also hate everyone, you know what I mean? It's only when you start to, you know, get specific that, you know, starts to become an issue. You know the people I'm talking about. But anyway, that's why I like to say, I love everyone. I love people from no matter what background, race. I don't know, I don't care what you are, but I love everybody equally. Even the bad people. No, I don't. Especially, I actually hate the bad people the fucking most. But then, you know, when you start trying to, you know, boil it down into certain groups, you know, then it starts to get tricky. Because, you know, everyone's different, you know, not every soul is the same. I like to hear that. But enough of this serious shit. I need to find warehouse number 8. I need to get on with my life. I can't be standing here trying to resolve racism into a nice fucking, you know, bow tie. It's not possible to do that. We can't remedy fucking racism. So I'm sneaking around.
Hello. Oh,
I just saved that torch from
that was
falling.
close. Okay, now's my chance.
When you're streaming a game, it's always best to commentate what is happening on the screen, so people know
There's
what's
some
going
writing.
on.
Warehouse
But,
number 6.
Yeah, fuck
No,
that.
not here.
Oh, look at that. Dreadful. But what was I trying to talk
Security
about
guards.
was
I can't let them catch me.
what I was trying to say, if you're really digging knee deep into what I was talking about, was two elephants came in, and then a policeman bit my head off. What? Nah, I'm fucking lying. I that's something John Lennon said. But I like to listen to an old interview, and it was George Harrison, you know, the other fucking Beatle. What I find really fascinating is all the fucking interesting Beatles fucking died, and the least interesting ones like fucking Ringo, you know, still around, which is a shame. But George Harrison's on, and he goes, he's just like, what do you think about U.S. television? He goes, it's too much fucking ads.
What you doing?
Don't worry, I can escape.
Hold on.
There's no way he gets me. Oh shit, he's coming. If you
What are you
catches
trying
me,
to do?
ah, there it is. I thought I was slick.
You causing trouble again.
I haven't done fucking anything. That's presumptuous. I haven't even done it. It's my first
It's no good.
misdemeanor.
I'll try again tomorrow.
It's my first misdemeanor, right? But it rewinds to the next day, I suppose. Rewinds to the next day. I was trying to tell that George Harrison. I'll
Who's
tell you.
out there?
I'll tell you that George Harrison thing in a bit. So I will.
Get on over here, boy.
That's ridiculous. So if you run, you get caught.
Next time, I'll report you.
Yeah? Is that a fact? But he was talking about
It's no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
So George Harrison's saying, he's like, U.S. television has a lot of advertisements, so it does way too much for my liking. Like a guy will talk and then there'll be an ad that just plays, and you know, while he's trying to talk, and you know, it's not good for a talk show because you're always trying to shove things down your throat, you know? It's not good.
Peggy 18.
Get ready for a Silent Hill experience like no other. The rage sickles around the streets, and it's up to one man to put a stop to it. Played as James Sutherland, a useless asswipe who's searching for love in Silent Hill. Played up to 4 friends in the 4-player co-op, split into 4 different gameplay screens. Play it on the Google anywhere you want. Will James find a dead wife alive, or will he find something bigger? He won't finish this game on stream, but rest assured he will drag it on for years to come. If you vote to see the old, look again. James Sutherland, Junior Robert Fat Edition, Window No Right, Window No Right, after stealing your actual boss, James Gordon, Barry Hart. This guy, it will see from family. Silent Hill 2.
What the fuck? How'd that happen? Some people
You there?
fucking,
What you doing?
There we go. We got caught again. That's great. In
Why,
between
you,
that
get
ad
over
or
here.
something, I got caught anyway. So I did.
You causing trouble again.
But I think what you should do is you should donate all of your hard-earned money to
It's no good.
a
I'll
streamer.
try again tomorrow.
Because the streamers are the modern day, you know, the modern day philosophers, you know what I mean? That's what someone said. This guy's a pain in my ass. That guy sees me, I'm toast. Okay, run. Stealth simulator. Yeah, this game has it all. Now, I'm looking for warehouse number 8. I'm gonna follow this book. And that's 9, so 8 shouldn't be too far off. As long as this guy doesn't turn around.
Hey you! What are you doing? Who are you?
Well,
Wait!
we'll have them all follow me then. Fuck it. I ain't gonna stop for no one.
Stop!
I'll have the whole lot
You there!
chasing
Stop!
me.
Hey, what are you doing here?
That's not good.
Hey, go bother someone else.
It's no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
There's some great life advice in that. If you're ever caught trying to break into the warehouse of fucking, I don't know, the military industrial complex or something, you can always try again tomorrow. That's what they say, at least in this. I'm not gonna give up easily. I'm not a fighter, but I am persistent. That's what I am, persistent. You want to be pernicious? I heard that once. See, a friend of mine, he goes, pearls of wisdom. He's always going up with these fucking pearls of wisdom, and I remember it reminded me of the telesales guy going on about do you know how fucking you know pearls?
Wait!
Let's go in here quick. Oh no, it's too late.
Wait!
Except being caught.
What do you think you're doing here?
Oh shit! I was so close. So let me just tell you about this.
How did you get in here? This is a prohibited area.
Try again tomorrow. I guess I'll try tomorrow.
It's no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Oh cool, it's Sunday in the game as well. That's a good indication it's gonna work out. What was I trying to say? So my friend reminded me.
Who's out there?
Oh fuck's sake.
What on earth are you doing?
The most impossible stealth game ever made.
Next time I'll report you.
And then it's over. It's like the 6th or 7th time I fucking tried.
It's no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
Hey, you over there.
Is this a tip? Who are
I
you?
seen you yesterday.
Hello, homeless man.
You were hanging around that old warehouse district.
I was.
Don't concern yourself with that. Come here a minute.
Yeah, I hope you're one of them fucking wise old homeless people and not one of those ones that wanna take your trousers off in front of me.
You need to know anything about the harbor, just ask me.
What's
good?
What are you talking about?
Relax. I don't want nothing from you. I'm just an old homeless man.
Well, at least he admits it.
Here is a map of the old warehouse district.
Oh, thanks.
I got it from an acquaintance who was living around here.
Very nice.
A map? For me?
Well, see now. I don't got no need for it. Got it all memorized in my head.
That's beautiful.
Thank you very much.
That's a nice old fucking homeless man. Well, his map is not exactly the greatest. It says 9 on it, and it's twisted a certain fucking way. Just be patient. If I go now. Okay, good. Sometimes you don't know with this game. And off I go again. You know, trailing behind him was a fucking terrible idea. What's this guy do? Excellent. That's number 8.
Hey you! What are you doing?
I was almost fucking there as well.
You can't be in here.
Maybe you need to go the other way first.
This area is prohibited. You can't come in here.
Look, I'm trying my best. Even with the support of the
It's
fucking,
no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
The downtrodden, I'm failing. You know, even with the help of the homeless, I'm not doing great. I thought I learned in those old-timey movies if the homeless fucking gave you their blessing, you know, you'd survive any catastrophe. Well, that's apparently not true. Never double cross or triple cross a homeless man. Excellent. So, this time, as soon as he turns over there, I'm gonna You see, I can't save the game either, you know, I can't even pause the fucking game. Let's move with this, because yeah, that guy's there. Just be very, very quiet. Does he come down my way? If he does, I'm screwed. He does.
Hey you! What are you doing?
Can I lose
Who are
him?
you? Wait!
Hey, you there! You can't come in here!
I knew it. So what do then? What I do then?
Stop trying to sneak in.
What should I do?
It's no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
Hey, did you find what you were looking for in the warehouse?
Not really, no.
No, not yet.
Give me the map for a second.
Yeah, fix the fucking map. It's not looking too good.
Here, over there, and here. I marked the areas where the security guards are.
Nice one.
Thank you very much.
I keep on failing this and the days keep flying by. Is there like a limit to when you need to beat the game by? Because if that's the case, I think I fucked it already. I keep going this way. Hold on, let me look at my new map. I think... Is that telling me where to go? Entrance. You can do a lap. What's this green shit? And there's a purple. This is the fucking guards route, is it? I don't fucking know what to make of this. Let me look at it closely. This little square, he's moving around, and he goes in, goes to the right, goes back out, goes around there, stops around there. Fucking purple guy does a big fucking lap. I think I know what to do. Hold on.
Who are you? Wait!
What?
Hey, hold still!
At this rate, I'll never meet Master Chen.
Don't you dare come in again!
I'm surprised they haven't fucking got my ass into prison.
It's no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
I want to be patient this time and see what happens. Go the long way. And if at first you don't succeed, try something fucking new. Okay, that zooms out. Excellent. I don't know about you, but this seems like the right fucking thing to do. Can't even see the guy.
You there! Stop!
Ah, that's it. We're bust. It's a dead end as well.
You! Stop!
Hop the fence.
What are you doing here? Come here!
So that was not it either.
I won't let you off next time.
That's what you said the last fucking times. They must be getting new recruits every fucking attempt.
It's no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
Hey, did you find what you were looking for in the warehouse?
No.
No, not yet.
Let me see the map I gave you before.
Yeah, give a look at the map again.
By the way, What are you looking for?
Yeah, we should have started with that.
I'm looking for warehouse number 8.
Warehouse number 8. Well, you want to go here.
I know where I want to go, you know? The problem is the fucking guards. You give me a gun or something.
If you have any trouble, be sure to let me know.
If at all possible, could you get me a uniform or, I don't know, fucking break the light bulbs off these torches or something? Anything. Distraction. Homeless man distraction. Something. I really don't know. The one that makes the most sense is go left, so follow the purple fucking thing. That's what I'm thinking. Just careful in case my shoulder pad exposes. This might seem like a stupid idea, but I've done all the smart ideas and none of them worked. So I'm gonna follow this guy. Look, with these old games, you gotta wait, man. You gotta be patient. You can't just fucking win straight away. This is blistering speed of a speed run, I must say. This could be the fastest ever completed speed run of the game. Still following them, so on delay, as they say. If at all possible, go behind this truck. Aha! They have met. Don't worry, I'm behind the truck.
You, there! What you doing?
After all that, there's gotta be an easier way than this.
Don't you dare come in again!
Most of the fucking stream time is gonna be taken up by this one bit.
It's no good. I'll try again tomorrow.
And you think it's not even a bit. It is the reality. It's not even a bit. Well, anyway, that's him finished. I'll go for this strategy. Run. I did it. It took gumption. It took a lot of fucking gumption, my god. Now you sneak into it. I'm in. Selling elephants or some shit? What's the big rock? Plates? You're selling Chinese plates? Not the dinner
Who's
plate.
there?
You've broken the family fucking heirloom. As goes the story. You don't want to fuck up Master Chen's dinner plate. We must throw down
Wait, Guizhang.
What?
Fucking what a masterful entrance. There he is. Laugrama's Chen. Our fucking benevolent ruler. Fucking had a stroke. I was so in awe of his fucking presence, I didn't know what to say.
You are the young man who has called?
Well, I'm fucking ancient now, trying to find you.
Yes, real Hazuki. This says, if you ever need help, seek the aid of Master Chen.
May I look at the letter?
I hope it's not a fucking cock up the ass as help. Because I don't think that's gonna aid in anything.
This is Zhu's handwriting. But it appears this letter arrived too late.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. This Zhu Yonda, how does he know my father?
Game.
Zhu and your father brought back a certain mirror from China.
The mirror? The one that man stole?
It was stolen?
Yes. The man who killed my father, Landi.
Landi.
Do you know him?
Well, I know of him. An organization called Qi Yo Men. Its leader goes by that name. I hear he's a master of a deadly martial art.
Yes, he used a style I've never seen.
I think we mean the same person.
What does
your
this
fucking
mean?
dinner plate?
Please tell me, why my father?
You needn't tell this boy anything, Father.
Father?
No, I'm bound by my promise to Zhu Yuanda regarding this boy's father.
But...
Was only one mirror stolen?
Huh?
I'm asking if only one mirror was stolen.
Yes, made of stone, a dragon design.
If so, then there's one more. I believe the Phoenix Mirror.
Phoenix?
A mythical bird of Chinese legend that guards human life.
That mirror? My house?
Perhaps. Find it, and then we'll talk.
Yes. When I do, I'll return.
From now on, telephone beforehand.
I shall telephone in
and
advance,
remember
sir.
the password.
I'm now a servant of fucking Master Chen, and at least I'm back home in my bed where I belong. What a fucking nightmare that turned out to be. Let me save it, and hopefully it didn't break the fucking game. There's these other fucking saves and shit, and I don't know. 2019, I don't remember getting that far. How would I, hold on. If I were to bring up one of these old ones, what would happen? This one says the 7th of January in the game, so... It's towards the fucking end. I think so. I don't remember beating the fucking game, what? I must have downloaded something that fucking did it for me, I don't know. I have no memory of that at all. That's not good. Now. 2026. Now that's the pace I fucking love. This is the thing we all know and love, right? The fucking family house. Nothing better than the family house. The morbid fucking dread has left. Now I gotta check this guy's fucking room. Anything cool going on? Not at all. Is my mother in? She's prowling the fucking hallway. That's good. Looking lively as ever, I see. No, I don't want to talk to you, I want to leave. We have important matters to discuss some other fucking time. So let's go. Okay, thanks for
Thank
the
you,
dosh.
Inesa.
It's dosh. Go to my yard. I'm not going to town. Need to feed the cat. Need to do all this shit. But, you know, it's in the morning time, and you know how you check your phone and, you know, if something important on it? Let me see here. Yeah, I have a PSA. There should be more, you know, informational stuff, you know, for stream. And there's a pond. But here's what I want to tell you. I love. It's too loud in here. We'll move on to the next bit. It's very serene, but it's not appropriate for what I want to talk about. We need peace and quiet. I know what we'll do. We're gonna reverse time again. Go back to the house. We'll stay in the house. So here's the thing, the PSA. You know how you know I love chocolate, but there's something deeply disturbing I heard, and I thought I'd share it with you. Just a small chunk off the a bar, you know, a piece of information for you to share, you know. So you can take this with you and tell everyone else. Did you know that many chocolates are sourced by child slaves? You know, child labor slaves. And where did I hear this? I heard this from the mouth of Mr. Beast. He said millions of children work on these farms for little to no pay, finding, procuring, and processing this treat. You know, everyone enjoys, and they're exploited. But he has offered a solution. You can buy his chocolate, and you can be confident and feel that your purchase, you know, the cocoa beans of these you know, these plantations or places will be sourced by and made by the real guys, you know, the real adults. Now that sounds great. You know what I mean? It sounds great and all, but I wasn't aware there was a benevolent beast. But lo and behold, you know, I was wrong. I guess it's wrong to judge. But what I will say is, damn those child slaves know what they're doing. They have an eye for the good stuff, and it is, you know, that's good. Like, as long as you keep that good stuff coming, you know, it's hard to stay mad. See, but then you see if they changed it a bit more to be more ethical. You wouldn't want people clamoring for the old days. You know, as long as you pay someone, it's not wrong. I heard that somewhere once. I thought, like many, that, you know, Mr. Beast, you know, is pure evil. Like, I didn't think it was possible to thank a beast, but, you know, now I know. But you know, I feel much better. I feel better knowing that we can all place our trust onto you, Jimmy. His real name is Jimmy Donaldson, and he's not a beast. He's got over millions of followers. You know, that's more than Jesus had in his entire lifetime. And that guy only had a close-knit gang of, say, was it 11? No, 12. He had 12 followers. And one of them even fucking like him. I have less friends than that. You know, I have like maybe 2-3 friends, you know. But, you know, people say followers are important to have. The more followers, you know, it's all like a big family. And it's always good to have one, especially one that hates your guts. You know? And, you know, your own followers, if they turn on you and you've got millions, oh boy. That's why I think it's best to have none, 0. I'd rather have 0. Unless you fancy having a big dagger in your fucking neck. That's what people care about now, is it? Daggers in the neck? That's what I personally, you know, I'm a big fan of. Daggers in my neck. Yeah, let's get out of this house. I'm cooped up too much thinking about the fucking unjust world we live in. Let's go find that mirror. But people say AI, you know, they're going about AI. You know, AI is bad. We don't want AI. It uses up all the water. It's terrible. But then again, you know, people then go, look, it's a cat and he's making pancakes. You know, isn't that ridiculous? Fucking never seen that before. And but you know, AI is terrible because, you know, it blows up the earth and makes it uninhabitable and all the water, and it burns the forests and all that. But then the other guy's like, I like cats. You see, you have a much steeper, you know, battle, and now it's everywhere and you can't avoid it. And I remember when AI, the simpler days of AI, when it was just Will Smith like eating spaghetti wrong. He's eating the pasta wrong, and that was considered, you know, really good. It's like the most boring, most uninteresting video ever, you know, in the world. And you know, people are now scared because, you know, they think, oh, those fucking weirdos, you know, you got the goat fucker 92 and he's making AI porn of you and people, you know, and people are scared, you know. They don't want the goat fucker 92 seen them without any clothes on. But here's the thing, that shit used to happen without the AI, you know. How do I know? My friend would go to me, hey, you don't think Mrs. Jackson, don't think of Mrs. Jackson naked, you know, just no clothes on at all. And then you go, oh, I don't like that. So yeah, I don't need AI, but some people do, you know. You need to tell them what to do. Just forget I even said anything about it, you know. But some people use AI, you know, just forget how to be people. Because, you know, they're like, robot, how do I live my life? I seem to have forgotten what I'm supposed to do. This fucking super powerful robot will know what to do. And people throw everything at it and they go, fix my life. Before people give you life advice and you took it and something bad happened, you go, see that advice you gave me? Fucking load of shit. Whereas now it's it all falls back on you. Because a robot can't take accountability, you know?
Think I'll warm up a bit.
I think we won't. I'm on a mission to find the mirror or some shit. Like a falcon.
Huh? What could this be?
A fucking secret. Do that again. Now let's not comment on that then.
Huh? What's this slot for?
I think I have a fucking good idea what goes in there. And what's up there on that sign? It's the 8 principles of yin and yang. Little stool. Oh, what on earth could be in this box of tricks?
It won't open. It seems to be locked.
You'll have to do something about that. Oh my god, we're all the way back to the fucking start. Yeah, the sailors. Yeah, I remember the sailors. Charlie, who knows? He's probably dead. Keep going. Yeah, I remember this bit. Doo-doo-doo. So, I need to go fucking speak to Fuku-san. Ask him what the Fuku is going on in this fucking dojo. Right, Fuku, I was looking around and there's a weird symbol in there. I need you to solve it for me. I think he's in here, is he? Maybe he's eating breakfast. Well, I'm home again. There's my mother. Fuku! Can you please not block the whole hallway, please? You old bat. I'll move out of the way. Alright, you go down that way and I'll go this way. I'm after hearing a shudder, so that's a good sign. He's not in here. Fuku! You in here, Fuku? If I was Fuku, where would I be hiding? Isn't it a weird coincidence I find you in here? What have you done with the guy? She's dusting that TV that nobody watches. Even in 1986, people are fed up with TV. Yeah, George Harrison fucking spoke his mind about it. Well, we all know what that fucking is. No sign of him. Where the fuck is this guy gone? Well, until then, let me look behind that. Or not. Don't leave yet. Always maintain your composure.
Where haven't I looked yet?
I've only started looking, my friend. Father, are you in there?
Where haven't I looked yet?
Where are your secrets? What about up there? I'd say he'd put it somewhere fucking ridiculous. No, I already looked there. Top shelf.
Where's the key?
Next one.
Where haven't I looked yet?
Now, where would it be? That looks like a pretty good contender if I say so myself. Is there any possible way to look at it? Does it not count? Like, that looks like a pretty obvious fucking spot. What's this sign? Or note? That's it. I need a eureka moment. Aha.
Where would he hide a key?
I think we should just ask him. Do they have phones
Where
in
would
heaven?
he hide a key?
You gotta give me a fucking sign, man. Are those scrolls? Are those just like left on the notes? Yeah, that's a pretty good fucking thing.
What's this?
A fucking key.
Maybe this key will open that box.
I wonder what the mysterious key is going to do.
I'm going to borrow this for a while.
I'm sure he doesn't mind. I don't think he'd be looking in that box anytime soon. Okay, off to the races. Let's go. The pace is back. Exhilarating fucking momentum. Yard. And here we are, back at the old dojo. Let's try
I
the
should
box.
work on my moves.
No, fuck the moves. We need to open the box. I think I heard Fuku somewhere out there. Key.
Yeah, it opened.
And there, bingo.
This sword, it has...
And what's this other extra trinket? Time to cut my mother in half, I think. No? What? Well, that's not the correct one. You want to do this one?
Why is that here? What's this slot for? Okay.
And that's part one of fucking solving this shit.
There's nothing unusual about this.
Is there a part two of the puzzle?
Why is there a slot here?
Well, we're gonna have to discover where what goes in there. It's a picture of that falcon on it, so I've checked most of that place. Is he off fucking doing milk shopping? Where'd he go? He's gone. Fucking fled. It's had enough of this. Perfect. We'll do a milk run, I guess. Going out into the town. It's got that mystical elf fucking music.
Hiya.
Oh no!
What you up to?
Guess what? Kitty got better. Yeah, her leg's healed.
Really?
Yeah, come see.
I forgot to feed it as well.
Kitty, kitty, kitty. Come here, come here. See?
Wow. It seems you both took good care of her.
Yep.
Hey! Yasuo! Kayoko!
That's our brother. We gotta go.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Yasuo, wait for me.
Okay, back to the mission. Enough hanging out with the cat. If I discover that Fuku's been out getting fucking shit-faced, that's not gonna be good. It's gonna tarnish my fucking father's legacy. So I better find him quick. How do you see, weird looking kung fu fucking guy? Somebody's ringtone's going off. No sign of the fucking guy. Where would he hang out anyway? I'll go over to the Chinese antique shop. Maybe she has like the extra key thing or something. Where was that? Out there. Hold on. It wasn't there. Wait, hold on. It was on this end. Just fucking Santa Claus rolling around. Here we go.
Chia-san,
Welcome, Hazuki.
is the shop busy?
Well, I'd say just a bit.
I see.
By the way, it's always cold recently, isn't it? Too cold to go out even.
Yeah. Well, I'd better...
Yes.
Yeah, that's what everyone's fucking telling me. Okay, moving on. Unless the other piece of the puzzle's back in the house. Whereabouts can I go? That'll be a good fucking spot. Not the arcade anyway. You open?
It's closed.
Any place open? You open? You're closed? You open at 5. Also closed. The Linda Bar. Closed. What is this shit? Slots. Well, they love their slots, don't they? Is there any free machines?
Excuse me.
Oh! Hello there. Yes? What can I help you with?
Can you help me with fucking putting money in? Guess not. No free machines, no?
Come on in. All the slot machines here are fun to play. Why don't you try your luck?
Maybe next...
I'd like to try, but it looks like they're fucking got weird crosses on them. Oh, I am allowed to
20
play.
tokens for 100 yen.
Okay, we'll play then. I thought it was like the X's
How
on it
many
or
will I
something
use?
that wasn't available. Some granny's old lucky machine. We'll put 100 in. I don't want to fucking waste the big bucks yet. Well, we got 20 credits. Bet 10. Come on, 7. That's a bust. We'll go again. Bet first. As soon as we win, we're getting the fuck out of here. Ah, shit.
Out of tokens.
Well, I guess I'll have to keep on playing.
Maybe I'll play some more. How many will I use?
We'll go 1,000. You know what they say about gambling? You can only, not only is it like one of the worst kind of things ever, but also, I don't know of anything that can win you a whole bunch of fucking money. You see, that's what you want. I won 20. So I'm back to where I started. Well, we'll go like that. That's what I'm talking about. You can't pull the lever unless you put the money in. Come on, Cherry. Cherry lady, come on. Oh, so close. Yeah, we're cutting into the fucking money now. Can't stop now. Come on, Lady Luck. Oh, nice. That was a big win. Oh, fuck, I'm after putting money in. We'll have to go. Yeah, that's what I like to see.
That's enough for now.
So now what do I do with my winnings? Can't be telling my mother I was gambling. My inheritance.
Excuse me. Oh, yes?
Maybe I have to use this machine to get my money. They have strict gambling laws, don't they? Use this machine, no? What's the sign say? If I can look at it.
Come on in. Everyone says the slot machines here pay out really well. Why don't you try?
Maybe next.
I've done that. I want to know how I pay out. How do I get actual money? Take the sign off the fucking wall. Not speaking of that shit. Oh, there's different betting limits on the different machines. I'd like to get my payout now, though. I don't want a complimentary sweet or any of that fucking booze and cigarettes. I want to fucking get out of here, man.
Excuse me.
Oh, yes?
So after you win, you kind of lose. That's the real moral of the gambling in this fucking world, in this game. Doesn't matter how much money you win, you can't get shit. Okay, I'm
Excuse
gone.
me, sir. Yes? I can hold your leftover coins for you.
What a
Would you
scam.
please?
What an
Thank you very
absolute
much.
fucking scam. Yeah, I'm not telling my mother what happened. That's something, isn't it? What's that saying again? You lose some, you lose some? Use it or lose it. That's what it was, wasn't it? Fucking what a laugh. Be better off spending my money in here. So let me look at the good stuff. Yeah, we'll get that. I hope it's ethical. That's what I'm thinking.
Hey, man. This. Draw a ticket.
Oh, not again.
No prize.
Bring the lady who used to work
Bummer.
here again.
Better luck next time.
Fuck you, man. Where's the lady that used to work here? There's no point going here anymore. Fuck that. What place is this? Okay, we'll go into this antique shop. Into the blob. Look at this shit. Scroll of the Move Tiger Storm. Okay, I'll be buying this. Tiger Storm.
Can I have this?
There's a shop
Yes.
that fucking sells
Thank you
kung
very
fu
much.
moves.
This is the Scroll of Secrets. My grandfather
Yes.
said read this and practice, and you'll become stronger.
That seems like a good deal. I'll do. Back to the miserable fucking, grey skies again. Even Santa looks fucking miserable. Now, there's too much going on. I need to find that thing. I need to get home. First, let's stop in here. I'll go back to the house. Actually, fuck this. Let's hurry up now. Nothing's open. that I want to go to. Nearly there. Oh, something's happening, that's good. It's this guy.
No way! You're working with Landy?
If I was.
Why, you...
Well, there you go. I got that new move, you're fucked. Come here, Sooty. We got Japanese versus Chinese. Get him caught in that combo. That's exactly the move I wanted. Fuck. Strangle him by his tie.
If I continue, then I'll fail as your bodyguard.
What?
A bodyguard?
Father told me to guard you.
What?
Calm down.
Some of the most famous people in history are bodyguards, and
If
look
you
what
don't
happened to
live,
them.
it'll be a problem for us.
What you mean?
You still don't realize your role, do you? If Landi gets that mirror, no one can stop him. Hurry and find that mirror before they suspect anything.
Okay, thanks for the beatdown session. Who's this?
Landy-sama.
Fucking Jeff Bezos. And off he goes. He's always obsessed with warehouses, this Jeff. So what's my mission now? Just don't get that mirror. I need to find that other fucking thing though. I wonder if that Fuku guy's come back home or not. Well, I can't go to sleep early either, so... Didn't bow or in. Let's save it anyway. I won't go to bed, but want to make sure I don't fucking fuck things up. That's what I want. Now that's more like it. Now I have something else. Where the hell's... Look, enough of that fuck the serious shit. You know, enough of this serious shit. It's time for jokes. Finally, some fucking jokes. After all that, fucking keep on going on and on about serious shit. So here it is, the first joke. Isn't it crazy that it almost feels like yesterday when we were closing our windows and clapping our hands during perilous times when those Zika virus-riddled mosquitoes were spreading their influenza so thin you had to go to Africa to feel something? What? Don't know who fucking made that one. You know it's a terrible time in the world right now to be a crypto trader, but it's not a terrible time to be a gypsy and take someone's crypto coins right from their wallets. The only problem is, where the fuck did they put them keys? I don't get it. While it was easy for everyone to capture wild animals in your neighbor's garden back in the old days of 2016, it was an impossible task to capture a caged gorilla who liked children. Well, I guess. I'm not one for politics, but damn if that Stalin didn't have a magnificently sexy mustache. I guess. After the finale of Stranger Things, the cast have now moved on to bigger and better things. But to me, that sounds just normal to me. I think I fucked up that one. Iggy Azalea said she grew up dirt poor in the ghetto, but really she was brought up in the outback, well, the spiders and kangaroos and shit. Yeah, that to me does sound worse. 2016 was a terrible year for big celebrity stars dying. However, 4 years later would be a terrible year to be a celebrity who subsists on a diet solely of disease-ridden bats. This may come off as a tad rude, but in my opinion, Patrick Stewart's best role was the one where he played a massive piece of shit. Yeah. Wallace Wong from Canada set a new Guinness World Record for the tiniest sandwich ever, or thinnest sandwich ever created, in stark contrast to Tetsuya Yamagami, the Shinzo Abe assassin who created the worst looking gun ever. I guess. The Young and Restless have cast Ethan Ray Clarke as Dominic Winters. After 50 whole seasons, the fans have moved on to bigger and better things, unlike the cast who have become the old and tired as hell. Making fun of white people is fine, however it does remind you of the sobering experience that black people now feel, even stolen from the one thing they love doing: putting caps in those white asses. This is a sad fucking one. If a clown car crashes, it's no laughing matter. It's a tragedy of 60 clowns strewn around the place with dozens of balloons in the air, and people think it's a celebration. And the last one just says, Charlie, Snoopy, and a racist walk into a parking lot. Fucking hell, man, I don't get any of this shit. We'll